Okay, everybody, hello. Welcome to our live event. There might be some tech issues, there might be a delay, but we'll try our best. And I'm sorry for the delay. As I mentioned, we did have some tech issues, but we are rolling now. So if you guys are here, let us know if you're watching. My name is Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager at University of the People, and it's an honor to be here with Kahlan. Hi, Kahlan. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Kahlan, I'm so sorry for the tech issues, and our viewers, I'm so sorry for the tech issues. It's just not our day technically, but we are moving through it. So thank you so much, everyone, for your patience and for tuning in. My name is Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager at University of the People. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of a delay. I see myself frozen, but we'll keep talking. Okay, so I want to talk to Kahlan about being a student at University of the People. But before I go into that, I just want to say to our viewers, let us know where you're from, what you study. If you are a student at UoPeople, we'd love to hear your degree. And if you're an applicant, let us know maybe where you're from, so we can differentiate between the two. Today we're going to talk about the health science degree, and we're going to talk about Kahlan's experience at University of the People. She made a really great video, which is on our social media pages. You can check it out. And for those of you who are not students at UoPeople, it's your first chance to apply to save your spot for next term. All you have to do is copy the link in the description of this event and paste it into your browser. And we want to let everyone know, students and applicants, that even though Corona has happened, nothing has changed at University of the People. Thanks to our cutting edge technology, our staff, professors, instructors, everyone's working round the clock to make sure that you have the best education possible. So in this time of uncertainty, I want you to know that University of the People is here for you. We remain the most stable, effective, reliable solution for students worldwide, and we are here for you. So guys, with that being said, I encourage you to ask questions. If I don't answer them during the event, I'll try to answer it after the event. We'll respond. So let's talk about health science really quick. And then we'll get to Kahlan, which is the main event, of course. So we have two degrees for health science. You can do a bachelor's degree or you can do an associate's degree. The bachelor's degree really prepares students for exciting careers in healthcare, community organizing, and education. And the associate's degree provides an understanding of the social and biological causes of health and illness. So with that being said, I want to ask Kahlan some questions about her experience at University of the People. So Kahlan, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah. I graduated from an online high school my last year, but I went to a public school actually the rest of my life. I currently dance at Ballet West Academy in the professional training division, and I have a traineeship at Ballet Met in Ohio next year. So I'm super excited for that.
Wow.
I'm about to go to Florida for a summer intensive. So yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. So, there's another dancer, and his name is Alex. He's watching. So you're a ballet dancer, right?
Yes.
Alex, what kind of dancer are you? Let us know in the comments. Alex is a regular. Okay, so why did you decide to study health science?
So I've had a passion for biology. Like, I took biology very first in 7th grade and I fell in love with it. And then I continued to take AP biology and did like my own research and just learned about biology just for fun. So I've been passionate about health sciences ever since I was little. But yeah, that's why I chose health sciences. I love learning how the body works, all of that stuff.
Okay, cool. And Alex says that he's done ballet, jazz, some tap, musical theater, Latin styles, hip hop. Wow. Okay.
Impressive.
Okay, so Kaylin, let's talk about you. Um, how did you find University of the People? And well, let's start there. How did you find University of the People?
So this is a really funny story. I got an ad on my Instagram for the University of the People, and I saw that it was tuition free, 100% online, and I went on the University of the People's Instagram page, and I actually thought it was a scam, so I commented, "Hey, can someone tell me if this is a scam? Is this actually true? It sounds too good to be true." And then someone responded, "No, I'm actually a student. This is completely real." So, yeah.
And why were you looking to get a higher education?
I thought that a higher education was kind of out of reach for me because I didn't have tens of thousands of dollars to spend on a university. But I always wanted to go to college. I just thought it was not a real option for me.
Okay, so some of your challenges of getting a higher education were finances.
Absolutely. And then also, I wanted to do I wanted to become a professional dancer and get a degree simultaneously, but it wasn't really possible to go to a physical university and then travel wherever ballet took me.
Okay, so you travel for ballet?
Mhm.
You travel around the US, or where do you travel?
Yeah, so during the summer, they have what's called summer intensives where you go and you train for like 5 to 6 weeks, like a 6 to 8 hours a day. And so I've been to like Houston Ballet, Pittsburgh Ballet Theater, Boca Ballet Theater. So yeah,
Wow, that's so great. And so flexibility was really something that was important to you because University of the People is 100% online, and it sounds like you really needed flexibility with your schedule.
absolutely.
So yeah, and okay, so just out of curiosity, how many hours a day do you dance? I'm so interested in this dancing thing.
On a normal day, and usually what I would do with high school, I would dance 1:30. I would do school in the morning, and then I would dance 1:30 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. But during the summer, when usually people have nothing going on, the days can be as long as like 8 in the morning till 6 at night, or sometimes we have a performance going on and we'll even have rehearsal till 9 at night. So you never know.
Wow, I like this question from Dan Gear. Oh, it's Daniel Gear. Dan Gear is going to be featured tomorrow with Shai Reshef. Hi, Dan. Um, are you able to keep up with your classes effectively while traveling? That's a very good question.
That is a good question. As long as I have an internet connection, I can do it anytime, anywhere. So absolutely yes.
Wow, great question, Dan. Thank you. Um, okay, so um, how what do you like about the health science degree? How is that? You know, have you taken a biology course yet through health science?
I haven't taken a biology. I think I'm going to register next year for a biology course, or next term, sorry. But I was a little concerned about like the quality of the education on a 100% online university. But they give you so many resources. There are like articles, there's videos, the professors are amazing. So the quality of education is exceeded my expectations. And but the my favorite course that I've taken is psychology. I
Okay.
absolutely loved that course.
I'm wondering for our viewers, are there other viewers out here who are studying health science? What did you think about psychology? I'd love to hear. And uh, so, health science and ballet are, not exactly the same thing. Do you plan on doing, something with the health science degree?
Yeah, so in ballet, you have to retire fairly young. Like your body only lasts until 30 because it's really intense. So what I want to do is to be in a professional company until I have to retire, but also simultaneously earn that degree. So when I do retire, I can have a good job in something else that I'm passionate about.
Okay, amazing. And Julia, she asks, "Hey, Kaylin, have you had a chance to befriend students from other countries? Do you work together virtually?" Great question, Julia. Thank you.
So this is actually one of my favorite parts about the University of the People. My peers are people from all over the world, different backgrounds, different stories. I love collaborating with these people because they're not in one area and they're not people that you usually talk to. So I love collaborating with these people. I've made some really good friendships. I've had some really interesting conversations, seeing where people are from, and I love it.
And what have your other courses been like? Can you talk about the courses, the instructors? What has that part been like?
So I've taken the basic university class that like tells you about online school and the university. I've taken psychology. I'm taking globalization right now. Every single class that I've taken, even if it wasn't exactly what I was interested in or what I was good at, I still loved it. Um, all of the professors are so just like dedicated to teaching, and whenever I post like I give an essay or like on the discussion post board, they always give like a full essay of feedback and how it was good and what I need to work on and how I can grow. And so the professors are so kind.
And so they give you a lot of feedback, it sounds like.
Yes.
Amazing. And how are you interacting with students? You said, that's one of your favorite parts about studying at University of the People. How do you actually like communicate with your students?
So I'm an ambassador for the University of the People, and so there's like a platform that you can like ask questions, you can respond. I posted something like I needed help with something, and I got like 20 responses within 24 hours. So everyone's super kind. Um, but I communicate on there. People have found me on Instagram, and I've had conversations with people there, just like learning about their life, where they're from, and we talk about college stuff and then not college stuff. So there are like all these social media platforms that I found people on, and just through the university as well.
Yeah, and have you interacted on Yammer? Can you talk about what Yammer is and how it can help you
Yeah,
or
Yammer. Sorry, it's kind of a conversation platform for the University of the People students. And if I've had any questions about the material or if I still don't get something, I'll ask students and I'll be like, hey, I don't really get this. Can you help me? And then people are really nice.
Yeah, so Yammer is kind of like our internal social media.
Yeah.
Um, Hazik has a good question. Hey, great background of ballet and health sciences. I'm also the same. What are your plans with this degree in coming times? You kind of talked about that, but maybe you could expand a little bit.
Yeah. So ballet is really my passion and what I love to do, and it's something that I'm not a natural at ballet, but I started very young, so it comes easier to me. Health sciences is more of a newer passion and something I need to learn more about. Um, but even with this whole coronavirus thing, I imagine that there will be a lot of new job opportunities that come up out of this, that there are jobs that haven't even been created yet in the health sciences field that will come up because of this. So I'm excited to see where the health sciences field, how it expands, basically.
For sure. No, that's a really good point. And also, I'm wondering, like, what did you do during Corona? Or first, let's start here. What's happening in Utah with the coronavirus?
So Utah was pretty steady for a while, and then the riots and protests happened, which is awesome. But I'm pretty sure Utah skyrocketed the most out of any other U.S. state in the country. So we're
Oh,
pretty much a hotspot right now. So
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah.
And so, what did you do? Okay, so are you in lockdown now, or no? Because there were protests.
We're not in lockdown, but like you're strongly encouraged to wear masks and stuff. But some Utahns are not following that.
Yeah. And somebody had a good question. Where did it go? Somebody wanted to know. Oh, here. Udobor, thank you. What do you think? What do you find most challenging in your studies at UoPeople?
That's a really good question.
That is a good question. Thanks, Ubodor. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly.
Ooh.
We can go to another question. You can think about it.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so our world has completely shifted. Online education has shifted to online learning. What tips do you have for those out there who maybe aren't sure if online learning is for them? What are your favorite things about studying online or studying at University of the People?
So to study online, you definitely have to be self-motivated, have good time management skills, all of that stuff, which all can be learned. Like I wasn't great starting online school. I didn't have all the skills necessary, but I learned about them. But I do really well in an online environment. I went to public school for my whole life except my senior year, and I just didn't do well there. And in public school, they kind of force feed it to you this one path of you have to go to a physical university when you graduate. They don't educate you about what a GED is. I didn't even know what that was until I graduated, and I wish I could have gotten that. But they don't educate you about different options. And so when I found out about online learning from a friend, it was basically perfect for me because I could do it on my own time. I could do it in my PJs. It was great. So online learning was definitely the right path for me personally.
Okay, good question. I mean, good answer. Um, wow, so many people are studying health science in their responses. Um, Hazik is asking about Yammer. Hazik, Yammer, you can you will meet people from all over the world. So one thing I didn't mention at the beginning is that we have 36,000 students from over 200 countries and territories. So this is a great opportunity to meet people from all over the world. And it sounds like, Kahlan, you have met people from all over the world, which is super cool. I guess that's that's really all the questions I have at the moment. Um, do you have any final thoughts?
Um, I just I think it's so I can't express my love for the University of the People because I think that college should be tuition free anyways and more accessible to people. So when I found out about this opportunity, I was beyond excited. It was scary to make that step. Like the word college just freaked me out, and I was super scared. But it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. So.
I'm really happy to hear that. I did think, I remember the question I wanted to ask you is what kind of time management tips do you have for our students? Like what helps you how do you keep on track and stay motivated?
So you definitely need to know a lot about yourself, and that takes a lot of trial and error. Like if you learn better in the morning or at night, I have my coffee, and then the next thing I do is jump on the computer and start studying because I work better in the morning. Um, as for time management, it's up to you whether you want to use a planner and do one assignment this day and like plan it out and look at your week. I'm definitely more of a person of I'll go like 5 hours straight to get a whole class done in one day. Um, but even when I do that, when I'm done with school, I actually miss doing those courses. And so you just have to know yourself and how you learn best. So.
No, it's a really great. It sounds like you're learning a lot. You're in your second term or first term or second term? No, second term.
Yeah.
Because we just started the new term.
Yeah.
So it's the first official week of the new term. How's it going?
It's so good. I'm starting to meet new people. My new professors are just so awesome. The university, the People Week starts tomorrow, so I've never been excited to do work, but every single because the university, the People Week starts on Thursday, and that's when the new material is available. So every Thursday, I'm actually genuinely excited to jump back on and do more work, which is weird.
Wow. That's so clear. You know what? I'm going to ask one final question from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. How do you deal with frustration or stress when you don't understand something? That's a really good question, Rachel. Thank you for asking.
So anyone that knows me knows that I'm a very stressed out person. And so when I don't get something, I do get really frustrated. But I deal with it by not being afraid to ask questions and like ask peers, ask my professor, and do a lot of my own research. Just go on Google and look at a bunch of different things and educate myself. When I get too frustrated, I tend to get too involved in the computer and I just go in a downward spiral. So even just stepping back and just saying, just leave it for now and go back later, that's probably the best advice I have.
Well, I think that's a really great way to end the live event because that's really great advice, Kaylin. So, Kaylin, thank you like times a million for A, everything you do for UoPeople. You're a great advocate. And B, thank you for participating in this live event. And C, thank you for your patience with all the technical issues. I really, really appreciate it. You're so sweet. It was an honor. I hope you'll join me again because you're a hit. And to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. It was great to have Kaylin here and all our viewers. Thank you so much for your patience with the technical issues. If anyone has any questions, you can email your advisor or admissions@uopeople.edu. If you are not a student yet, I recommend saving your spot. It's the first chance to save your spot, but don't wait until the last minute. There is a description to the application link. There is a link in the description of this event, sorry. And thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I know that Corona has impacted students from all over the world, but we want to let you know that nothing has changed at UoPeople. So everybody stay safe, stay calm, stay connected with UoPeople by your side. And I will be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube and Facebook with President Shai Reshef. And I will also be interviewing Hala, who's an alumni. She graduated with a degree in business administration. And Dan Girick, who made a comment earlier, he is a current student in business administration. So it'll be a really great event. President Shai Reshef would like to welcome everyone to the new term. So with that being said, I also wish everyone the best of luck with the new term. And it was really an honor to be here today. And thank you again for everybody dealing with Hey, Dan, we're excited too. Thank you for dealing with the tech issues. I appreciate everyone's patience, especially Kahlan's. So thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day. Thank you, Kahlan.
Yeah,
And bye, guys.
you.
Have a great day.